Welcome back to Themed Journals. I'm April. All right, you will see this on the day that I actually made this. So today is New Year's Eve. I wish you all a Happy New Year. I need to get up a little post on the community tab so I can wish you all a Happy New Year. But right now we're going to do a video, and I miscounted. Oh, what a big surprise. So I'm doing 28 more altered playing cards for the Boho journals. So what I've done is I've taken fabric, temporarily glued it to a playing card, put tissue paper on the other side, and then I'm sewing it all the way around first, then on the little edges of each of pieces of fabric, which makes them look absolutely sumptuous. Yep. So I thought I'd bring you all along and do a few extra, do a video while I'm at it. I've taken the last couple days and I've totally been working on the Boho's journals. I've got all the paper put in, folded and put into the covers, and I've attached all of the Boho beads I made. And then what else have I done? I've put in all the pockets. I made the pockets. The next big thing that I need to do is the corresponding writing boards. Yeah. And you'll hear my little dog whine. He thinks he's most abused because I made him stop barking at the dog going up the steps. He hates this dog, barks crazy town at him every single time his owner takes him up the stairs as a holistic fit. And I said, Bandit, why do you hate this thing so much? So anyway, of course he couldn't tell me. He just wants to go out there and fight him, make sure he's gone from what Bandit considers his area. Little fighter. All right, so I'm all the way around now on the outer edge. I always do the outer edge first. Now you'll want to save, if you want to do the faux boho beads, you're going to want to save all your threads. All right, so as you can see, I have another big pile of them, so I will eventually make more boho beads. In fact, I think I found 2 more covers. They were just thrown willy-nilly somewhere, and I'm not sure if they were for the Patreon or if they were actually supposed to be made into journals. I have to count my Patreon stuff that I'm going to be offering up for Patreon. When I open it up, I'm working on it. I need to get the table cleared and I need to take pictures. That's what I need to do. Yeah. But anyway, and I hope you had a lovely, safe New Year's. I went out and I worked this morning at Lyft from 8 to 12:30, quarter to 1, and then I'm home sewing this stuff. Then I have to lay down because I need enough rest so I can go back out later this evening and work New Year's Eve. Yeah. Okay, so the idea is to sew in each of these pieces of fabric with the gold. And as you can see, it's absolutely a beautiful effect. I missed all this. I don't know why I missed it, but yeah, there we go. All right. Oh, I know how I missed it. I was doing the green instead of the other color. All right. See, I was doing the green and I needed to do the red too, or the peach or raspberry. There we go, raspberry. So in addition to this, I also have to do more ruffles. I'm about halfway through my stack of altered playing cards, so I will do the ruffles afterwards. I may do a separate video. I may put up 2 videos today. I know I don't have any shorts up the last couple of days. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're doing upstairs, but that rumble you just heard was someone pushing this cart. They push it back and forth, and I don't mind people using carts, but do you have to be so loud about it? Anyway. Okay, now we're just going to zip this up the seams here. And you just follow the edge of the fabric with your zigzag stitch. Oops, sorry. I should be tossing my threads into the bowl with my right hand, but for some reason I'm doing it with my left hand. There it is. So sometimes you only have 3 pieces of fabric. Sometimes you'll have 2 pieces of fabric to stitch together. It just depends on the sizes of your fabrics when you started doing these cards. Now on the smaller ones, the best thing to do is use smaller pieces. But anyway. Hang on. Now this is more like t-shirt material. I don't think it is, but it acts like it. And it really wants to just peel everything else back. Now I use the cheap glue to put it down with, because let's face it, cheap glue is better than expensive glue when it comes to this, because you do go through tubes and tubes and tubes of glue to do boho fabrics like I do. The Franken-Fabrics, yeah. Takes me a little while to get all the little threads off. Let's see if I can throw that. Okay, that's better. All right, so we're going to go down this side now. And as you can see, I pulled this because it was pulling on me and I just couldn't make it stop. Once you get done with, you know, a full edge of the material that you're going around, you just stop and This is how come you get so many threads worth of threads. Better to reuse some of this on some of the threads than for it to go into the landfill. So yeah. All right, sorry about that. Sorry. Oh, so sorry. All right, hang on. I'll show you something. All right, let me just... All right, see how that corner is all off? I just go like this. I may have to redo that corner. Yeah, let's redo this corner real quick. Okay, here we go. And what you want to do is you can leave these pieces of fabric as whatever you want. I cut the pieces off. I'm not going to let them dangle because I don't know why this one I don't want danglies, but I don't. You don't have to justify why you don't want to do something. You just don't do it. Alright, if you have a brother, I'm doing it on the number 4 zigzag at 2.3 at the top and 3.5 on the bottom on the stitch scale. I don't know what else to call it. I'm sure those of you who are professional seamstresses would know the name of it. If you do, put it down in the description below. Basically, one has to do with how wide the stitches are apart and how wide the stitches are, I believe. From the little pictures it gives anyway, that's my personal guess. Okay, so for example, as you're going down from point to point is 2.5 millimeters, maybe it's centimeters. And then how far apart it is from here to here is 3.5, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. If you know better than me, just put it in the description below or the comments box. I would love to learn something new. I hate to say I don't know, but you know, I know a lot of things, but sewing terms, not so much. I just know how to sew. I learned when I was a kid, did one outfit completely on my own, and then I quit. Because the machine my mom had, even though it was easy to do bobbins and to re-string it in on the arm, yeah. Doing buttons and buttonholes and zippers were not easy on my mother's machine. So, anyway. That's why I didn't continue with sewing, because I did not like to do buttons, buttonholes, and zippers on my mother's machine. I wonder if she still has that old Singer sewing machine. She has a industrial Singer now. sits in her front living room. Yeah, I'm getting strings everywhere. Totally everywhere. All right. We have a few extra minutes. We're going to do one more at least together. And then I'll come back with the ruffle rolls, I think, in a separate video. Oh, sorry about that. Now I think I'm going to show you a good example of something needs to be redone, and it's okay to redo it. See how I missed all that? Let's go in the opposite direction this time and start from, I know what we can do. We can kill two birds with one stone. Don't ask me why people want to do that. That's terrible, but it's a saying from when I was a kid. I think it interprets as, let's do two things at once. All right. I try not to use those idioms, and because I know not everybody's from the U.S. or Britain or anything else. A lot of U.S. idioms come from Britain. All right, not too bad. And I would say I'm halfway through my pile. Well, we got time for one more. I've noticed that from doing a lot of this Franken-Fabric, the smaller the item is to do, the faster they are to do. That makes sense. I mean, this is only a small 2" by 3" card. When you get up to the 9.5 by 11, you know, those take a little bit of while. But they're worth it because, boy, did those boho covers really turn out really nice. All right. What I try to do is sew seams that are next to each other. So you don't necessarily have to stay on the same block as the previous thing. So you can see that I sort of went here and then went this way. Now this time I can go this way. Swing around. And do that. And then I only have this corner to do. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I want to go this way. All right, look at how pretty that is. So there you go. All right, thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't joined the channel already, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when the next Themed Journal journey is about ready to begin. And welcome to all the new members. I hope you enjoy hanging out with me every day. I know it's a lot of fun to prepare these videos for you. And we're at about 133 members, so we're going to be coming up on 200, I think, quicker than we hit the first 100, so that's pretty cool. And again, we'll have something that you could get in a drawing, whether you decide you want it or not. It's completely different. We have a secret 100 video gift that was never claimed. If you find that video, you can claim it. So anyway, just putting it out there. All right. All right. We're going to start the spring journal shortly. I want all these bohos done, and I need to take pictures of the boho and the winter journals. I'm going to reread Etsy's TOS. It might be the only way to go at the moment, even though I don't like them. I can't remember the name of the, what do you call it? The charitable organization that is for handmade things only. So you won't find any t-shirt businesses on this. You won't find anything that's not handmade on there. So anyway, can't remember the name of that stinking thing. I have to go back and look and see what I told you guys it was. But I don't know what video that was in. Now, for some reason, this green t-shirt material was the only way I can describe it. It's got that t-shirt material. It all pulled in. Weird. Anyway, now sometimes what I do is I go over a seam like this that's already stitched, but it's not from my stitching. I'll go over that just to lend matching. I like it to match. Sometimes I don't cover them up, but most of the time I do. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on today's Themed Journal Journey. You have a great New Year's. Bye.